Welcome to your crash course on the phone system. It should be fairly simple, but after the presentation, if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself, Tamara, or Jamie, and we'll be happy to help you with any issues or problems that you're having. We're going to start off with the navigation keys. They're found right here. The up arrow would be your speed dial, so if you have speed dials programmed, they would all show up here. The right arrow are your place calls. It's especially helpful if you called someone yesterday and don't want to have to look up their number again. It'll stay in there for you. I think it holds the most 20 most recent place calls. And the left arrow is your receive calls. A lot of these will be internal, but occasionally you will have a full number from the caller ID come through. The down arrow are your missed calls. This phone doesn't have any right now, but they would be located there. Also, in your navigation keys are the check mark to select and the X to delete when you're entering like speed dials or your call accounting information. Moving down, you have the menu button. There's a lot of different functions in the main menu, but most of the time you're not even going to need to access it. If you ever need to reset your phone, that is located in the main menu, but we won't go over that now. If you ever have a problem, just let me know and I will send you the instructions. Messages, if you have voicemail, there's a red light that blinks right there and lets you know. You will also get a carbon copy of your voicemail to your email. We ask that you delete the carbon copy in your email as soon as you can, just to save space. But to access your messages, you just hit the messages.
Welcome to your voice portal. Please enter your passcode.
And then you would enter your passcode. Everyone has been already assigned a passcode. It is on your handouts that you have in front of you. And if you have any questions or need to reset your passcode, just let me know. And I can reset it for you. Your Do Not Disturb button, we ask that when you leave the building for lunch or for the day that you put your Do Not Disturb on, and it's just simply pushing that button. It comes across the screen to let you know that your Do Not Disturb is on. And then when you come back, just push it again and it goes away, and then you'll be able to receive calls again. Your buttons down here, this is your speaker and your mute button. And then this is a headset button, which most people don't use, but just so that you know what it is. Moving over, we have underneath your screen, these are your soft keys. They're going to be constantly updating and changing with whatever function it thinks you're going to want next. So like right now, it's new call is what it thinks you're going to want. So if you wanted to place a call, you can hit new call and start dialing. You can pick up the handset and start dialing, or you can also just hit your speaker button. You also could just dial and then pick up the handset when you're ready. See, and then down here you have your volume. It'll adjust whatever function you're currently using. And over here you'll see this button here. It doesn't do anything, but it does tell you your extension. So in case you need to share that with someone, it's right there for you. If you had speed dials, they would be listed right here. This phone doesn't have anything set up, so but you have up to 3 speed dials or busy lamps. We have 2 different options with that. So the speed dial is just strictly a speed dial. It just calls another number. The busy lamp feature has to be programmed by Telesphere, but you can have up to 3 people, and it would show you when they were on the phone, so that you you have a heads up. If you want to enable a busy lamp feature, you have to send myself an email and just put in order 1, 2, and 3 who you want listed, and we have to issue a trouble ticket. It takes about a day and a half to get that programmed, but then it'll be functional for you. Down here we have directories, contact directory, and this is where you would add your speed dials. And you just go to add, first name, last name, contact, which should be their phone number. And then conferencing, transfer, hold, all these are down here, but also when you are learning the system, it's a good idea just to keep an eye on these soft keys. they're going to be the most helpful thing for you. Transferring will pop up there, and so we'll hold. Hold actually turns into resume, so it's always updating for what it thinks you're going to be wanting next. To transfer a call, it's important to remember that we can transfer within the building, but also outside the building. So just pressing transfer and hitting the number isn't enough. You have to push transfer again a second time to send the call through. Otherwise, it's just going to be waiting to see what you, if you're done entering the number. Conferencing, we can conference with 2 other callers and yourself. You would just have 1 call on hold and 1 call on the line, and you'd go to conference and join. And join brings everyone together. Join on your soft keys will turn into split, and that separates the calls, and you can go back and forth between them. If you are going to be placing a conference call and you would like to practice, you can let me know, and I'll bring my cell phone and we can do a sample call beforehand so you feel more comfortable with it. And then the final thing on the phone is your applications button or call accounting. Let's see, log out of here. So you go to applications. There we go. And you have your home screen. This is what you'll see. It's lowercase ATMS 0 in your extension, and then your password is going to be 147369. This password never changes. It's just the outside of your keypad. Go down to login and select. You also have a corporate directory here, but we're going to go down to call login accounting and select that. So then you would just choose, you can scroll through. This holds the 20 most recent outgoing and 20 most recent incoming calls that you've placed or received. So we'll just say that this call here, we want a code. So you find your call and select it. And this changes from capital letters, lowercase, and numbers. So you're going to want to place your file number here and then subcode. But we don't want to actually code anything, so I'm going to do 9s and highlight submit and select. And then if you go back down, you'll see the call that we coded has an asterisk next to it showing you that you did mark that call, and it will show up on the report. The report website and password information is on your call log handout, so you have that. And there's also screenshots of the steps for recording and coding all of your calls. So that'll be a helpful tool for the first few times that you actually are logging in and logging your calls. So, but that's pretty much it. And if you have any questions on anything, feel free to contact Jamie or myself, and we'll be happy to help you. Thanks.